All right, boys. Let's see if I can do this. Apologies for being late. I am sick, so this is most likely going to be a quick picks, predictions, and bets and shout outs video unless I start feeling better in the next 15, 20 minutes. But I did do way too much prep work to just jettison this thing. I really, really fucking wanted to because I feel like absolute fucking hell right now. Woke up with one of the worst headaches that I've had in recent memory. No alcohol involved. Already been sick. Feel like I might get sick again. So I'm just going to try and charge through this thing. And like I said, unless I start feeling better, I'm not going to drop any links. Just want to get all these picks and predictions and bets and shout outs and all that shit on wax, and then try and rest and recover because the fights start early, man. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning, Abu Dhabi. I'm going to try and be there, man. I'm going to really try and be there, but I feel like fucking shit right now. So I'm just going to crank through these. And, so I took some headache medicine and shit and been drinking ginger ale. So hopefully I start feeling a little better. But if I don't, this is going to be a really fucking quick one. All right. Swig of the ginger ale. Toke of the binger. Try and get on the mend here. Just a toothache and a headache that are just out of this world, man. What's up, Joey? Appreciate it, man. Dude, yeah, old man Lay was almost old man never. We'll fucking see, man. I'm gonna try and just fucking crank through these. I did do some prep work. So I'll just do my shout outs real quick. I do have the banners and all my bets and everything in order. So it's just going to be one of those kind of days, man. I'm sure Moiz is just devastated. Shout out to my dude Big Show Picks for the graphics, the overlays, the backgrounds. Well, thanks, Bo. But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Mills and Billy and Joey DFS, the man himself, right there in the chat. You can find all of us barrages every Tuesday on Pub Sports Radio at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the latest episode of the Locker Room Talk podcast. Latest episode is up right now. Check it out. It's a pretty good one. Discord is back up. Silver and gold members, get your fucking asses up in there. You can basically cap 24/7 now, all sports. The whole pub is up in there, man. Check it out. Sign up for the weekly UFC contest if you are a member as well. Shout out to Swig Bets for running the contest. I need to put my picks in as well. These will be my picks for the contest, what I'm about to go through. I need to put my picks in on Tapology too. A quick recap of the last event. It was UFC Vancouver. But before I do that, a couple of quick disclaimers. Legal disclaimers. It's not gambling advice. I hope you're not tailing me. You be down. You will be down. Would be down. And these are my views and anybody else's views that come on the stream. It's their views and does not speak for anybody else. Excuse me. So, with that being said, shout out to the Dome. The playable to plus 115 Dome. And all the group chats that I'm a part of. The Locker Room Talk group chat. The names are constantly changing. Let me get the names of the other ones right. God, I feel like hell. Trying to soldier through, though. Yeah, shout out to the Locker Room Talk group chat. Shout out to the playable to plus 115 Dome. Shout out to the Mila Dome. The Mila Dome. That is the original Dome. But yeah, shout out to the playable to plus 115 Dome as well. And all you barrages. Shout out to the whole fucking pub. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the community. Oh, God. Here we go. brief recap. UFC Vancouver, horrible fucking picks. My Tapology percentage actually took a hit. Not happy about that. Hit a couple underdog bets that kept it from being a total disaster. Like, that could have been so much worse, man. I had a lot of bets on that card. But I did hit a couple underdogs. Bruno Silva and Arichi Lane came through for me. So that stopped some of the bleeding. I'm still down, but it could be a lot worse, man. I don't feel like completely defeated as far as that. Like, I feel like one more good event or two and I could be back in black. So I do feel what's the word? Hopeful that I can salvage a winning year. There's not too much time left, but I think I can string a few good ones together and get back up above water before it's all said and done. But yeah, I am down right now for the year. It's been over double digits. I've been down into the 10, 11 unit losses, so I'll take that. Yeah, I've done mine. I do have action over a lot of the card, or on a lot of the card, I should say. But we'll see what happens, man. Yeah, what up, dude? I need something, man. I feel like shit. This is not going to be a long show. I'm going to try and fucking recover so I can be there for the stream tomorrow, man. But fuck me. It is not looking good right now. But shout out to Mills. Locker Room Talk podcast up in here strong. All right, here we go, gents. Here we go. I'm just going to run 4 people in here. Shout out to you guys. I feel like shit. I'm not going to drop the links. I'm just going to give my picks and bets. Shout everybody out and get the fuck out of here, man. And try and get some fucking rest and try and feel better before tomorrow so I can actually commentate the fights and co-host the show. All right, here we go. Here we fucking go. Amorim and Mizuki Inoue. I don't want to parlay Amorim. I did not parlay her, but I think she has a decent chance of winning by sub, so that's my bet there. Half unit on Amorim by sub to win a little over a unit in total, including the wager. So that's what I like there. I feel like Mizuki could actually make it a pretty close fight on the feet, if not win on the feet, but Amorim is a decent striker, and she's just a way better sub grappler, and I think she gets it to the ground and gets the choke. Sort of the same thing here, dude. I just think Maxim is just going to be stronger. He's going to get to the top position. This could be a little foolhardy. This could actually end up being like a GMP TKO, but I took a little stab on the sub, man. Plus 470. Maxim by sub. I think that's his most likely path to victory, honestly. I guess he could win by decision. That's probably the most likely, and that's probably what will happen, honestly, because I bet it. But yeah, give me Maxim by sub here. I that seems a little wide for a dude that has as many submissions as him. Like, okay, I'll take it. Hamdi and Chris Barnett. Look, dude, I know everybody loves Chris Barnett. Like, he's everybody's favorite, like, spirit animal or whatever, but he is not a good fighter, man. Like, he is not a UFC level fighter. We all know this. He is there just because of his aura, which admittedly is very strong, but it's like that meme. It's like ability and fucking like aura or whatever. Like, it's just not close, man. Like, Hamdi's probably going to knock him out or choke him or just ragdoll the fuck out of him. Like, Chris Barnett is not winning this fight unless Hamdi just dies or gets caught with like a fucking spinning hook kick. Like, it's probably not going to happen. So Hamdi is a parlay piece for me, man. I know some people are going to be like, oh, dude, he's so sketchy. Like, he's a fraud. Like, yeah, that's all true. But a dude like Chris Barnett is never going to expose that. Like, the likelihood of it happening is so fucking low. Like, nah, man. Chris Barnett, the Chris Barnett experience is just about up, and I'm ready for it to get, honestly, like, expedited. Like, yeah, I've got it. I got what he's about. Like, I don't hate it. Like, he's a cool dude, but he's not a UFC level fighter. And it's just like a mascot almost at this point. It's just like, stop, man. Just enough. Enough Chris Barnett in the UFC. Delgado versus Wood. This is my play for the podcast, boys. Shout out to the Locker Room Talk, Mills, Joey, up in the chat right now. Shout out to you guys. Hopefully, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man, if I fucking feel better. But can you subscribe? Absolutely not. No, I'm just playing. Of course you can. Absolutely. Chato, what up? How are you? Hope your Friday is going better than mine. I feel like death warmed over. Lukewarm. I love that. I love that, baby. Yeah, that's a good sign, honestly. Like, unless he's sick. If he's like sick and he missed weight, but a lot of times if they're sick like that, they're like, you don't have a problem with the weight because you're just throwing it and shitting it all up. So I don't know, man. Like, I actually like that. Like, he's already the bigger dude. He's going to have some more weight on him. Like, again, if it's an injury or something, I'm fucked. But yeah, I think he's just going to drag it to the ground. And I don't think Raposa's got the sub defense to hold up. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but nah, I think he's going to I think he's in for it. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. You're not getting the full experience here, so I apologize about that. Normally, I would be doing my little pre UFC like shout outs and spiel, and then I would drop the links for Moiz and the homies to come on here, and we'd have a nice big panel and we'd run through the card. But dude, I feel like fucking shit today, and I'm trying to hold it together, trying to keep everything down right now. So I think I'm just going to put everything out on wax. If you shout out to you, Unc Chato. Full transparency is what I'm about. It has been an up and down year for me. I think I've been in the green or the black, what have you, like fucking once. But I have been down worse than this for good portions of the year too. So I'm starting overall to do a little bit better, lose a little bit less. I'm actually betting more. My volume is going up. Predictions, there's worse predictors out there over a pretty decent sample size. So I'm not the worst predictor ever, but the betting has not been going well for me this year. So I just want to be honest about that. But I'm glad you're here. Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm going to run through the rest of this card, and then we'll see what happens, man. Hello. Play. Nah, doggy. Play. Yeah, man, I hope to see you. Dude, I try and do this every Friday, but if you're not doing anything tomorrow for the fights, if I am feeling better, of course, look forward to seeing you, hopefully, at Pub Sports Radio. I'll be doing the fight commentary. I get if I can make it. I'm not fucking puking my guts out, but I co-host the UFC live stream along with Joey DFS, Billy Briz, MMA Locker Room himself in the chat. So yeah, man. If you don't have people over or anything tomorrow, stop on through Pub Sports Radio, man. Check out the fights. We been doing well with the live betting, man. Boys have been killing it with the fucking the live bets, and I've been doing a little bit more of it myself and haven't been doing too bad. Mixed results as of recently, but anyways, man, let's go through the rest of this card. Let's fucking crank through the rest of this card. But yeah, appreciate the subscription. Hope you have a good Friday. Good luck with all your bets. And yeah, let me know, man. Let me know what you got on these fights. These will be my Tapology picks, and I need to put my picks in for the pub contest. Still $100 cash prize to the winner, if you remember, of course. But Nathaniel Wood is my play for the podcast, dude. I just think this line should be flipped, man. Like, maybe Delgado just runs right through him, but Wood's just a better fighter than Hyder Emil, and he's definitely better than dude he beat before that. His name isn't worth fucking mentioning. Like, dude, I don't know, man. I think Delgado, he's a good fighter, but I think he's a little bit of a hype job. I think he's got one round to get Nathaniel Wood out of there. Short of that, I think he's going to get pieced up. But I will say this. Nathaniel Wood does know how to lose a split. He knows how to lose a robbery split, and he knows how to play with his food and not put away a hurt opponent in front of him. So I'm a little worried about that. I'm a little worried about him losing. I'm a little worried about him losing a robbery split here. But short of that, or him getting knocked out, he doesn't have the best chin in the world, but he recovers pretty well. Jose Delgado been sat down a few times too by fighters that are not as good as Nathaniel Wood, and Wood's boxing has been looking real fucking nice lately. So I'm not 100% convinced that Nathaniel Wood, if he starts to gas, if Delgado starts to gas out, I'm not fully sold that Wood ain't going to knock him out, because he's got a lot of fucking knockdowns, and eventually he is going to finish his plate. And I think this could be a decent chance to do it against a guy that's like, you know, probably feeling himself, expecting a first round knockout. Do y'all feel? But that's the way I see it. I like Nathaniel Wood as an underdog here. You're getting way more experience. I just think he's a better grappler, cleaner boxer. We'll see. We'll see. Indeed. He's a good wrestler, too. But he knows how to fight close, so I'm a little worried about that, if I'm honest. Walter Walker and Louis Sutherland. I bet this. I'm kind of like having a little buyer's remorse. I bet Louis Sutherland plus 280. It might be a value loser. Like, he might look good on the feet, get taken down, sub by Walter, who I would definitely give the wrestling edge, but like, I don't know, man. He fucking sucks on the feet. And Kennedy, dude, he's a good fighter. Like, yeah, I would say he's a better fighter than Louis Sutherland, but dude, like, I don't know if he's as good of a grappler. Like, Kennedy is kind of a fucking weirdo, dude. And like, Sutherland, maybe he's not on the level. Maybe he gets ran through. This might be a stupid fucking bet and just like not even a value loser, just a dumb fucking bet. For real. But I think Sutherland can keep it on the feet for long enough. I think he can fucking knock him out. So that's what I'm betting on. Again, probably shouldn't have been a full unit, but it's like plus 280 on a dude that is, I've seen get hurt by some not fucking good fighters. And like, like Kennedy, again, he's got some good wins. He fucking beat Ober, but it's also, dude, like, he's a fucking flake too, man. So I get it. Will Ferrell stepbrother's gift. I get it. Again, this Sutherland is not proven at a UFC level. He's not like that great of a fighter, but again, I think Walter is a little overhyped too. I think he's being a little overhyped. He's pretty shitty on the feet, and I think if it stays on the feet, he's going to get knocked out. Because he's really, and again, like, Sutherland isn't the worst grappler in the world. So I don't know that he's necessarily going to get heel hooked like a couple of these other dumbasses. That's kind of why I like the value on Sutherland. But anyways, man, we can press on. No. Asked and answered. No. The answer is no. Rombecki is fucking blacklisted. He will never, and I mean ever, be able to order food from Hop Sings again. They needed a name. They got a name. Blacklisted. I can't bet on him, but I'm not going to bet against him either, because that's bit me in the ass way too many times. I've definitely like allowed my bias against certain fighters and my not literal, but like my hatred towards certain fighters as fighters, not as human beings, but like the hate the way they fight, like that has like clouded my judgment before. I'm not going to do it here. Objectively speaking, yes, there's absolutely value on Rebecca as a dog. Not fucking taking it. Not getting cute with Klein either. Ludovic Klein, he's a guy that can fight down. Not that he would be fighting down, but you know what I mean? Like, he's kind of flaky too, man. Like, it's weird with him, dude. people are just so like, he fucking sucks or he's the best thing since sliced bread. And it's like, neither are true. Like, he's a pretty good striker that's rounded out his game. He's not incredible though. And like, he's roided up and shit, but like, I think Rubeski is too. And I don't know, man. I think Rubeski has a chance to win this. It's probably going to be a split. I want nothing to fucking do with it. So this is one of the few fights on this card that I will not have action on. I don't, and I will not. I'm telling you, Joey, for that one, damn right. And there's going to be a lot of people that are super fucking butthurt, and I don't feel sorry for nan fucking one of them. Because you should know by now what I don't know, man. I don't want to spend too much time bitching about this, but like, I think both of these guys are fucking flakes. This is a fucking flake fest. And I don't know. I want nothing to do with it. Joey, I think this is going to be a live bet spot for me, Bubba. I think I'm going to potentially live bet the Iron Turtle. If Ikram doesn't kill him in the first round, I probably will. Because I think he'll get close. Like, I think he'll probably bust him up. But the turtle settles into fights. So if I get an insane live number on Junyoung Park, I'm probably going to take it. So I'm reserving my last half unit for a live bet, and I'm probably going to try and target this fight. There's another fight that I might look at too that I already have a bet on, but like, there's a couple of these where even in some underdog spots where it's like, I think you might even be able to get a better line on the underdog if they don't die. And this is one of them. Like, dude, Ikram might kill him. Park doesn't have the best defense in the world. He's been hurt a few times. Like, he hasn't been knocked out a million times, but he's been hurt a few times. And like, Ikram does hit hard. So I don't want to pre-flop bet Junyoung Park, but he is a good boxer. And Ikram is another dude I just think is kind of overrated. What I'm worried about, though, and why I only want to take a shot on a stupid live number, he could lose a robbery, man. That OV in this part of the world, it just cannot be overstated how potentially influential that can be to the judges' scorecards because of the crowd, because of the support he'll have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't necessarily want to get in front of that unless I'm looking at something stupid. Like if it's like Park plus 700 or something like that. You know what I mean? Action Jackson, what up, my dude? How are you? I hope your Friday's going better than mine. I feel like absolute dog duty, and I'm just cranking through this. I'm not even going to drop the links. I don't think. I feel like shit, man. But I'm a Klein guy. It's a fight I can't touch. Good to see you, though. Wait until the third. Exactly. I'd wait until the third if he's not dead. It's probably a good point. But yeah, I've got a half unit set aside. I'm risking 7 units total on this card, but I have a half unit set aside for a live bet. And I'm going to kind of look at that one. I'm going to target that one. But the decision could be made for me very early. So it will be a live bet spot. But yeah, Ikram early, Park late. I don't like Ikram's gas tank. I don't like his process, dude. He's knocking out these fucking jobbers and then getting torched by guys that are admittedly better than Junyoung Park. But I don't know. This is another one where pre-flop, I don't want a motherfucking thing to do with it, but I might get in on Nasrat if Saul Killed looks good in the first round. He's another dude that I think is a hype job, and like he's taking it on short notice, so he could potentially like adrenaline dump. Nasrat's pretty tough. He's pretty steady. So yeah, another one where it's like pre-flop, nah, Yeah, but if like it gets stupid on hack press and it's like in the second round, like or the end of the first round, and Saul killed like dropped him or something, and the number gets dumb, I might jump in. But other than that, nah. But I have to favor Nazareth, dude. He's way more experienced. Like he's beaten better fighters than Saul killed, and like I think Quillen's just a little overrated, man. Like this is a big fucking jump up from Anshul Jubilee. But yeah. All right. This could be the one that I end up feeling really fucking stupid about in hindsight. And I feel like a broken record, dude. I think Mirzakhanov is a fucking fraud at the elite level. Straight up. Maybe Rakic is too. But I don't know. Give me the better fighter, which is very clearly Alexander Rakic. Mirzakhanov has looked so fucking bad in some of these fights and had to just pull them absolutely out of his ass against, honestly, some kind of ho-hum dudes. Not that they're terrible, but it's like, you got to pull one out of your ass against Alonzo Minifield. Like, you telling me Rakic can't just fucking leg kick and knee this dude for fucking 3 rounds? Like, sure, I'll bite. At that number, dude, yeah, I think Mirzakhanov is fraudulent. Not as a fighter in general, but just as a contender. I don't think he's a legit contender. I think he's like, he can kill these fucking dudes that aren't really ready or like aren't really on the level. But Rakic is a pretty high level fighter. And I just don't think that this motherfucker is Ankalaev or like even Jan or certainly not Jiri. Get the fuck out of here. Like, he hits hard for sure. Yes, he could knock Rakic out, and I can end up looking like the biggest fucking dumbass on earth. I mean, I've looked stupider than that, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I could look fucking stupid. But, dude, Rakic is a way better fighter. I think he can out-grapple him. I think he's got the better cardio. I think he's got the cleaner striking, the better kickboxing. Like, Mirzakhanov hits harder, for sure, but Rakic isn't, like, totally pillow-fisted, man. Like, I think he can head kick this motherfucker in the 3rd round after Azamat gets tired. I think he can out-grapple him after Azamat gets tired. But yeah, maybe a stupid bet to make pre-flop. Azamat, he will look like shit and then pull a tactical nuke out of his back pocket. He could do that here and knock Rakic out. But if he doesn't do it, man, I think he's going to get tuned up. I think he's going to be made to look really stupid. And I think Rakic could really fuck him up. So yeah, give me the better, more proven fighter to stop the skid. Like, this is a significant, I don't care what anybody says. Oh, dude, he's still dangerous. Like, I get it. He's dangerous, but like, level-wise, this is a significant step down for Rakic. Give me Hamdi and Rakic together for plus 144. That's my parlay. Again, I've been doing all right lately with parlays. Like, definitely not 100% Utah, but like, I feel like it's at about 60. I'd have to go back and look at it, but like the last few weeks, I feel like they've been hitting more often than not. But it was either last car or the one before where like I lost 2 of them. So might not be the case anymore, but they've been all right. But I like this one. Hamdi is chalky. I think Rakic is fucking value at that line as a parlay piece. So he's honestly what's making it plus money. I just think he's the way better fighter. I think Hamdi is the way better fighter than Chris Barnett. So yeah, give me those 2. I'm telling you, dude, it's insane. Like, Azamat is going to have his head down, winging overhands, and he's got about 5 minutes, and then he's going to get bodied. I think Rakic is going to body him. Dude, that is fucking nasty. I like that a lot. Maybe Rakic, potential live bet spot at the end of the first round. But you slow down with Rakic. Nah, dude. Like, Rakic is the one you got to worry about slowing down, but like, not against this motherfucker. Azamat's too low volume, and he's just he's just a walking KO or bust. I think he's bust here. We'll see. Jailton Almeida versus Alexander Volkov. Give me Russian, brother. Volkov. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose my words a little more carefully. I don't think Almeida's a fraud. I just think he is I think he's a top 10 fighter, not a top 5 fighter. You can't get fucked up by Curtis Blades like that and have me thinking you're a contender, man. I'm sorry, just nah, doggy. You ain't the one. You are not the prince that was promised if you get smoked by Curtis Blades like that, dude. Dude, if you, oh my God, if you get tired against Volkov, you are fucking toast. If this dude doesn't get Volkov out of there in, 5 minutes, he's toast. Even more so than Rakic. Like, Volkov will knock this dude out, period. Like, if he gets tired, Volkov's going to knock him out. So, again, maybe one that I should have not bet on pre-flop, but whatever. I think Volkov's a better fighter. I think he stuffs the takedowns and bodies Almeida. Put him in a body bag. Get him a body bag. Of course you do. Watch out, Joey. Your Brazilian slip is showing. That's all right. I got a couple for you, too. I got my biases as well. At least you're being forthright about it. That's all I can ask of you, brother. Just be as forthcoming as possible. Because it's really impossible in life to eliminate bias. If you're a human being. If you're a robot, like if you're a fucking automatron, I guess maybe. But even then, you're still being programmed by a human being. Like, you just can't. Even when you're talking about stuff like surveys and polls and all that shit, like you cannot, it's nearly impossible to completely eliminate bias. Certainly when you're picking fights. So, yeah. Shout out to my homie, the general, the leader of the Milodome, Alex Ramirez. That was a horrible roll in the end. Alex Ramirez, my dude. What are you doing? Yeah, exactly, dude. Those Johnny Walker style, like back elbows. Yes. It's not bad. It is not bad. Damn good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. This headache medicine is starting to kick in a little bit. I feel a little bit less like dying. I don't really. This is one where it's like only Nurmagomedov whisperers are really going to get this right. Unless you parlay him. Obviously, you can parlay Umar. He's going to fucking win this fight. But, dude, like, it's just a fucking cocky parlay piece. It's I'm so fucking confident in Umar. He's not going to lose. It's just a fucking dick swinging bet. Like, that's what it is. But only the whisperers are going to really know how this ends. I don't. I kind of sneakily want to lean knockout, but they're trying to make you thread the needle with Umar props, and I'm not interested in that. I'm just going to pass on this, man. Like, Umar's going to win. He can win any fucking way he wants to, honestly. But the thing with the knockout is, like, yeah, Mario Batista, like, he's only been knocked out, once or twice? One of them was, like, an injury, I think. But you can't get sparked out by Trevin Jones like that, and it just doesn't ever happen again. Like, that's not possible. Like, he is going to get sparked out again. It might be here. Umar doesn't have a lot of knockouts, and so I think a lot of people are just like, nah, there's no way that can happen. Like, people are saying that about Howney Barcelos too, and, there are some similarities. But nah, man, I don't know. Y'all tell me. What anybody, 6 people in the chat, shout out to you guys. Umar by what? We know he's gonna fucking win. Let's not, let's not wasting it. Let's not waste each other's time with that. How's he gonna win? Yes, sir. 9 a.m. Central. 9 a.m. Tejas time. Yes, sir. Shout out to the whole Texas, man. Yeah, he said, can we have, this can be contender. Brother, Dana, this can be contender. You do something impressive? Yeah, maybe we'll see, but probably not. Probably not. Action Jackson says Umar minus 5.5 is only minus 135. That is all you, my friend. What up, Matt? I heard Klein isn't 100%. Not 100%, Utah. Good job for this fight from a UFC media friend. Interesting. A little inside baseball there for you, boys. Appreciate that, Matt. Umar inside the distance is plus 200. If I bet that, he'll take it the distance. If I bet that fucking shit, he'll take it the distance. Like, Mario could fight scary, too. He could fight not to lose, point fight to not get, like, stopped. I don't know, man. It's one that I don't feel confident enough in how Umar's going to win. But we know he's going to fucking win, so let's just press forward. See, that's why I like that, but it also feels like I'm getting greedy with that too. Like, it's just like, I want that to happen instead of it's going. You know how there's some bets like that? I'm not saying this is the case because it could be or not be. Place we happen to be or not be. Talking to it to certain someone's right now. I got bish. But you know how there's some bets where you're like, God, that number's crazy, and you just want it to happen. And then there's some where the number's crazy and you know it's going to happen. That feels like one where I want it to happen. Kind of. I don't know, man. I'm just fucking sick and kind of talking out of my ass. I'm kind of stoned. Just forgive me. But yeah, pass. All that to say pass. Sorry for wasting everyone's time on that. This is another one I won't waste your time. It's a rematch. Rematches, even if the same person wins, it never goes quite the same way. It's either a more dominant decision, less dominant, or it's a finish. It can be every possibility in every fight that anything can happen. No, but seriously, I kind of think McKenzie wins again, but I just don't know how. So I just don't really want to fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like, I think Vina is a value trap. Like, she's improved as a fighter, but she's also 38. Like, McKenzie's kind of improved too, if I'm honest. So it's like, I just don't think it goes a whole lot differently as far as like who's going to win. I think McKenzie wins again, but I think it could be a split, dude. I just don't want to sweat that shit, honestly. Like, I think Vina will fight her ass off and make it close, but I think McKenzie's just going to get the nod. That's kind of the gut instinct, but again, not a strong enough one to put any kind of money on it. So, man, y'all tell me. I just, nah. Waiting till the fucking co-main event to sweat out this fucking greasy chick fight. Like, nah, I'm good on that, dude. Y'all can have that shit. Mario has lost by a sub and KO. It's his time to take a decision loss. Pineapple Express, dude. That's fucking tight. That is fucking tight. That's a good movie, too. Shee-wee-wees. Listening to fucking shee-wee-wees. Yeah, I don't, nah, dude. Man, look, I'm gonna settle something right now because I don't want to fucking go into this too much on stream, but I feel like it's gonna inevitably be brought up. And I know that when I talk about this, I'm just gonna sound like a fucking arrogant prick, but you know, I kind of am an arrogant prick. So, again, forgive me. I shouldn't say it's flat because it's not flat. She doesn't have a flat ass, but it's not. It's overrated, man. It's overrated. I know. How can you say it, dude? Unless you have been with a Ghanaian woman like I have, who has ass cheeks like two fucking volleyballs. If you don't believe me, go to where I fucking have lived by half my life and ask about them. Unless you have been with someone like that, like you cannot, you ain't telling me nothing about a female's ass cheeks, dude. Mackenzie Dern has an overrated ass. It's not flat, but it is an optical illusion booty. When she poke it out just right, when she turned to just that right angle, like she be doing a lot of them fucking social media, yeah, it looks like she got something. From some angles, it goes straight from her back to the floor. It's like, yeah, it's not bad. It's all right. But like, chill. She doesn't have that fucking crazy of an ass. Trust me, bro. This is truly a trust me, bro. And any other true female booty cheek connoisseurs will know what I'm talking about. It's all right. It's all right. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Man knows what I'm talking about. Again, like, I know, it kind of sounded like it did. Like, trust me, I bet it worse than Mackenzie Dern. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I'm the fucking man, but like, her ass is a little bit overrated, man. It's not that fucking crazy. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. But shout out to Mackenzie Dern and her, not bad ass. 7. She got like a 7 ass. In the grand, relatively speaking, Anywho, just had to get that off my chest. Had to get that off my chest as I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Now. Main event. Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Bongami. Oh my God, baby. So good fight for that. Love this fight. I'm loving everything for this fight. Baddest man on the planet, boys. Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? You're asking the wrong guy. You're asking a Bongami stand boy. So everything that comes out of my mouth is going to be Cyril Gone propaganda. I accept that. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong either. But just accept that it is biased. I am a Bongamin fan. Want to call me a stand boy? I ain't gonna argue too much with you. The evidence is there. But you give a stand boy like me Gone at plus 300. I gotta take it, man. I gotta take it. I was originally going to just like sprinkle some props, and I have left a prop sprinkle on the board, but I just bet the money line. I gotta put a unit on my dude. Hello. But seriously, man, like Aspinall, look. Aspinall is an elite fighter. He might beat Cyril Gane. He might sub him. He is probably that much better on the ground. I think he is that much better than Gane on the ground, where if he sells out for the takedown early, gets him down, he can choke him. But we don't know what Aspinall looks like in the third round. Literally, of anything. Don't know what he looks like in the third round of any amateur fight. Don't know what he looks like in the third round of any boxing fight, which is only a 4-rounder for anybody that thinks he's the fucking some uncrowned boxing champion, which I'm getting about sick of that shit. I'm fucking I'll take y'all motherfuckers to school on that a little bit. But again, we don't know. It's not like he's fucking terrible, but like, what am I trying to say? It's not like it's more of a question mark. It's not, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying he's going to have terrible cardio. I'm not saying it's going to be terrible. It could be amazing, dude. He could be a way better 5-round fighter in the end than Gane is. But there's just way more evidence to the contrary for Gane. I think Gane is the better 5-round fighter, and I don't think that's a crazy hot take. Tom Aspinall has more losses than Cyril Gane. Did y'all know that? He got heel hooked by some fucking bum. He threw an illegal downward elbow, fight IQ. And he hurt his little knee against Curtis Blades. Oh, my leg. Oh, my leg. So, yeah, I don't think it's crazy to say that Cyril Gane has better footwork. He's the better kicker. He's the better minute winner. He's the more proven 5-round fighter. He's the more experienced fighter, period. Tom Aspinall, dude, he's only got 9 UFC fights? And I'm not trying to paint the picture that he's like a bum or a fraud or anything. Like, he's an incredibly elite fighter. This is like truly a who's going to be better on the night. I just think it might be Gane, dude. You telling me they get into a kickboxing match for 25 minutes, Aspinall's going to dominate that? Dude, I don't even know if this motherfucker can go 3 rounds. He probably can. But can he go 5 at the clip that Gane is going to start to put on him if he sees him fade? I don't know, man. I just think there's too many question marks. Not to say that Aspinall shouldn't be the favorite, but there's too many question marks for me to not bet Gane at these odds. You can nitpick Cyril Gane all you want to, man. But at the end of the day, he has 2 fucking losses. One, again, a fight IQ moment. I can't criticize Aspinall for being a dumbass and not criticize Cyril for being a dumbass. He had that. And that's the other thing, too. He was whooping Francis on the feet. He was hanging with Francis and Ngannou. So, no, I don't think Aspinall is going to spark him out with a 1-2. I think that's fucking stupid. I think that's fucking retarded to think that. I can end up looking like a dumbass, and he does. But, look at the dudes he's 1-2ing to sleep. A guy that lost to Overeem. Where's he? Where's Alistair? Oh, yeah, he's retired. Past, he's an old man. So, again, yeah, nitpick Gane all you want to. Motherfucker's got 2 losses. Literally, if he's not a dumbass, he's the champion. And these odds are not what they are. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can call John a pussy for ducking, call him a duck. He would not have lost to Tom Aspinall. I don't give a shit what anybody says. And I hate John. I cannot fucking stand John Jones, dude. I have been on wax. I was on my old YouTube channel talking about my disdain for John Jones as a human being. I think he's a fucking piece of shit scumbag. But Tom Aspinall is not the fucking wrestler or grappler that John Jones is. I don't give a shit what anybody fucking says. He does not have the strength or the wrestling chops that John fucking Jones does. So I don't think he's going to smoke him in 30 seconds like that. If he does, foot in my mouth. Foot in my mouth, followed by crow. Won't be anything new. But I think we got and new here, boys. I think Gane extends this fight, and Aspinall slows down, and Gane takes over. Maybe he stops him late. Maybe it's just a clean decision. But I don't know, man. I've seen a couple things where it's like, oh, Gane has staph. He has a couple things. Maybe it's staph. Maybe it's fucking pimples. I don't know. He clearly shaves his chest. It could be just fucking some blemishes or something, but I don't like it. I'll say that, which is so I don't know, man. I was very tempted to go crazy with this and like have this be like, oh, dude, if Gon wins this fight, I'll just it'll be the one that fucking catapults me back into the black. But nah, dude, it was just a unit, and I just thought this looked really wide. This might be one that I just like want to happen more than I think it's going to, but like plus 1100 for the dude that's the better, way more proven decision winner. It's not even close. Who's the better decision winner? And you're giving me plus 1100? Nah, I'll bite. Could be another value loss, but he better. Look, like, you telling me he does it like Aspinall can't injure his knee again if Cyril Gane fucking kicks it? Normally, well, let me see. Aspinall, no, Aspinall is not. Never mind. So that might actually not work, the leg kick. Because Aspinall is orthodox, right? Gane's southpaw, so the body kick will be open for him. But if Aspinall is orthodox, then that lead leg won't be there for him. Let me see. I'm pretty sure Tom's orthodox. I know he boxed orthodox. I'm almost positive, yeah. But yeah, man, I think you could body kick him. I think you could just electric slide, outpoint him, leg kick the shit out of him. I don't know, man. Go back and watch Tom Aspinall's boxing match. First of all, he was a novice pro. He's a pro boxer. He was Tyson Fury's little bitch, dude. He was Tyson's little buddy. Come on, Tom, let me tune you up a little bit. Oh, yeah, let me hit you with a little uppercut. Left hook, right hand, all right. He tuned up Aspinall. He fucking, like, big upped him, and he had 1 4-rounder, which is novice pro. That's novice pro level, a 4-round pro boxing fight. That is just above exhibition. That's novice pro level shit, and he looks sloppy as fuck against a dude that is 12 and fucking 20. The dude he fought was literally in there to get smashed. So when people talk about, oh, you don't understand the levels and the difference in the boxing, like, he's an all right boxer. He's pretty good. He's all right. Like, relax. Fucking relax a little bit. Motherfucker getting hit with 2-piece by Kerr's blades. You tell me Gane can't hurt him? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. People, again, like, I'm not trying to shit on Aspinall, dude. He's an incredibly elite fighter, but he's not invincible. He literally has more losses than Gane. Heel hook by a bum. Hurt his little leg. Oh, my leg. Oh, not my leg. You tell me Gane can't fucking, like, low kick him and fuck that knee up again? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. He better. He fucking better. Don't miss. Don't fuck it up. Don't get tired like you did against Orlovsky after 1 fucking round. He was looking a little gas in that second round against Orlovsky. You do that against Gane, you're in a lot of trouble, motherfucker. Gane is motivated for this fucking fight, dude. He's in incredible shape. Might have staff. Doesn't look good. This is muy mal. Very fucking bad if that's the case. But again, he clearly shaves his chest, so it could be zits too. We'll see. We'll see. But man, that's going to do it for me. That will do it for me. One more time, I want to run through my bets to make sure they are on the record. Last event, cashed a couple underdogs that kept me from getting my ass whooped too bad, but picks were terrible. Still in the hole, but pre-flop, I have 6.5 units worth of action. The props are all half unit bets. Amorim sub. Azat sub. Gone decision. But, excuse me, those are my props. Excuse me. The half unit bets will be the prop bets. Full units for my parlay and the underdogs. The underdogs are as follows: Nathaniel Wood Furta. Shout out to the Locker Room Talk podcast, homies. Make sure y'all check out the latest episode. That is my first dog. I bet Louis Sutherland. I bet Alexander Volkov. And the main event, baby, Bongemi. And then here's my parlay. So that is 6.5 units worth of pre-flop bets, and then I'm saving a half unit to bet live on a good live spot. But that's it, man. Amorim sub, Maxim sub. Say Hamdi knockout. I think he knocks Barnett out. Wood. I think he can sub Delgado. I think he can knock him out too. I'll say Wood decision. Sutherland knockout. Klein split. Probably an Ikram knockout. I'll probably pick Ikram, but live bet Park if it gets stupid, if the line gets dumb. Nazrat knockout. I think he knocks Salkild out if he gets tired. Rakic by, I'll say Rakic stocks him too, man. GMP, maybe a sub. I haven't quite decided on method of victory, but I definitely got Rakic there. Volkov knockout. Umar, fuck. I'll say it's an Umar decision. I'll say Umar decision. Dern decision. Gone decision. That will do it, boys. That will do it for me. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I don't know, man. I need some fucking rest. Try to go to bed early tonight. The fights start early. Yeah, I need to try and recover from whatever the fuck this is. I don't know if it's like a 24-hour bug or fucking what, but God, I felt bad. I felt really, really bad. I didn't want to fucking do the show. Fucking rambling on, dude, saying the same thing 10 times in a row. Fucking shivering and like hot at the same time. Just fuck. All right. But that'll do it for me, man. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out to the Dome. The General was up in here. My homie Alex Ramirez. Shout out to the Mile Dome. Shout out to the Playable to Plus 115 Dome. Shout out to the Locker Room Talk podcast group chat. Check out the latest episode of the Locker Room Talk podcast. Check out the Discord if you're a silver and gold member over at Pub. Sign up for the contest if you're a member. And hopefully see everybody 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Knock on wood, I can make it. I'll do my best to. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Appreciate everybody that came through. There were 7 people in here, so I'm not mad at that. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Shout out to the new subscriber. I'm going to get his name right. Unk Chato. Appreciate you, dude. Have a good weekend. Best of luck to you. And yeah, man, let me know in the comments what y'all's favorite bet is. Put all your action in. I don't care. But yeah, leave a comment, leave a like. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Hope to see y'all tomorrow morning over at Pub Sports Radio. See y'all in the group chats, hopefully. All that good shit. All right, that's it. I'm out of here. Thanks again. 2 cents. Catch you on the next one. Peace.